love the people all around you. Since you are with the one you love the one you're with. You love all of these beings. And just spread some love, just blessings everywhere. Put your hands up and just confer blessings upon these people from your heart. You want these people to grow, develop, and unfold to their greatest yet to be. Put a little bit on yourself. Just accept the love of God. Now look at the person next to you and say, oh my goodness. Oh my God. I get to sit next to you. And guess what? You get to sit next to me. We've got something to say to each other. It's meaningful. There's bliss within you. There's joy within you. There's power within you. There's divine love within you. Wholeness and wellness is within you. Divine intelligence is in you. Harmonizing prosperity is in you. More good than you can imagine is in you. And you have come to set it free and live a powerful destiny. That we may change the world for the better and make a mighty difference on this planet. Let's be this. Let's do this together. And so it is. Amen. Touch and agree. That's a hug. That's a handshake. That's a high five. That's a glance in the eye. That's a vibrational touching. And whenever two or more come together in the name and the nature of the Christ, the name and the nature of the highest potential within us, that which they agree upon cannot help but manifest. Whenever two or more come together, whenever the conscious mind, the subconscious mind agree, the superconscious mind, it takes over. And that is your higher self looming large in every area of your life. Tonight we're talking about Name That Tune. It's an interesting little thematic play of words there. But first of all, we all are aware on some level that we're not here to be victims of the world at all, but we're to be conscious participants in our own unfolding. Now, when you come into a truth teaching, capital T, truth teaching, when you come into a teaching that lets you know that you're the image and likeness of God, that you have reflective consciousness, which means you can think about what you think about, that when you come into a teaching that lets you know that love and beauty and joy and prosperity and all of the spiritual qualities are independent of circumstances and conditions. When you come into a teaching that lets you know that what you really have inherited are all the qualities from the Spirit, not just biological inheritance from your family. When you come into a teaching that lets you know that you are an unrepeatable spiritual idea that has never existed before or never exist again except as you. When you come into a teaching that lets you know that there's nothing missing within you and there's nothing inherently wrong within you, that quite the opposite, that everything you could want and hope for and desire is already loaded and coded within you, that you're missing nothing, and that you are not here to get anything, that you are here to release your life energy according to your unique and divine pattern, so that your time on the planet is a time of you releasing heaven on earth, ever-expanding good on earth, the sacred qualities reconfigurated uniquely as your very life. When you come into a teaching that has those as their foundational pieces to practice, then you can really understand what I mean when I say that you are not here to be a victim of circumstances, a victim of the world, but to be a participant in your own unfolding. That all of that good that I have just named is within you. What you said to the person next to you is true. All of that good is within you. And you are here to consciously participate in recognizing those qualities so that your attention is not merely dealing with circumstances, but what you're really about is the unfolding of your consciousness. Therefore, when circumstances arise not to your liking, when plans don't go the way you want them to go, when things aren't the way you want them to be, you are not to rail against circumstance. You are to say in substance that I am here to participate in my own unfolding, and all of this that I do not have control of right now is beckoning me to discover something within me that is latent, inactive, uncultivated, that it may come and be the activity of my awareness, so that ultimately the tombstones of these circumstances become the stepping stones to my next expression of more good than I could possibly imagine. Therefore, you are not victimized. You are not to become a victim to the world, a victim to circumstances, but an active participant in your own unfolding. This is what separates you who are coming into a metaphysical, mystical teaching from individuals who are just practicing religiosity. Individuals who are merely practicing religiosity are begging and beseeching a reluctant deity to help them or hopefully give them a nice place in heaven when they die. And we know that heaven is ever expanding good, and you have to put it on now and take it with you everywhere you go. So you're not waiting until the future. You are accepting that the kingdom of heaven is at hand now, but must be seen and cultivated and expressed so that you're literally walking in heaven, even if all hell is coming at you. You are walking in heaven, and the armor of the knowledge of the presence of God protects you from anything that would be going on in the world of effects, circumstances, situations, people, places, and things. It can't touch you because your vibration is just a little bit too high. And so you are to walk in the awareness that you get to name that tune. What does that mean? We know metaphysically and mystically the word name means nature. You get to call up the nature or the tune of any circumstance or any room that you walk into. You get to absolutely come to an awareness, that the peace and the love and the wholeness and all these sacred qualities are hiding in plain sight just beyond your present paradigm. Love and peace and joy and wisdom and harmony and all of these wonderful qualities are not hidden. You just can't see them at times because your paradigm is a bit too small, too myopic, and your filter is a little blurry because your attention has gone external rather than internal. But as you rise up, you get to name the tune and the quality, the vibrational frequency that appears to be missing based on your myopic point of view and call it forward. You have that power to do so. Many people abdicate their power of naming by falling prey to circumstances, cursing and condemning what's going on around them, thus either resisting or amplifying the very thing they do not want to experience. Not you, not here, not now. You are to stand up on a regular basis and name the vibration that appears to be missing so that you can say, peace, I see ya, come on out and play with me. Divine love, I feel you're here, reveal yourself. Oh, prosperity, you're everywhere. You might as well show up in my life. I'm naming that tune. I'm naming that vibration. I'm naming that frequency. Thus, we're speaking of vibrations that are everywhere. And so, as the old saying goes, if a tree falls in the woods and there is nobody there to hear it, does it make a noise? The answer is no. Because it's making a vibration. If there's no ears there, it's not making a noise. It's a vibratory frequency that's heard by the animal kingdom. We're flooded with vibrations right now, this moment. There's a vibration of love, peace, joy, wisdom, and harmony that is inaudible. But you have the power to name it right now and to call it forward. Are you courageous enough to do that? Yes. Now, I have to ask you if you're courageous enough to do it, because most people acquiesce to negative circumstances. And they go right into complaining about it. They go right into resisting it. They go right into condemning it. And you have to have a little bit of courage to actually name the tune, the vibrational frequency that is necessary to reveal itself in your life. It takes a little bit of courage because you have to come out from among them. What do I mean by that? It is so normal to complain about everything. It is so normal to invite people to your pity party Send out invitations and get as many people as you can to come in and commiserate with you about whatever is going on. It is so normal to get together with myopic perceptions being held by other people and talk about how bad things are. It takes courage to rise up and say, I'm not playing that game anymore. I'm playing name the tune, name the tone, name the vibration. And I'm going to stand in that frequency of beauty and of love and of abundance and infinite possibility and infinite potential, divine destiny unfolding. I know you're here. I know you're here. My ears may not be able to hear it. My eyes may not be able to see it, but God is everywhere. I know you're here. I'm naming it. I'm calling that nature forward right now until I become so resonant, till I adjust myself to that frequency. I'm tuning myself like an instrument and tuning myself to that frequency of abundance and beauty and love until the vibration that I'm holding, which is invisible and inaudible to the sensorium, to the physical senses, becomes more real to me than anything. I'm tuned up in the spirit. I've named it. I've named the tune. I've retuned myself to it. And now I'm walking in it. And it compels me into right action. I don't have to go do something until something is done through me. The tune begins to dance and sing through me. The tune begins to live through me. And then I find myself doing things sometimes illogical to the surface mind, but absolutely a pathway of the divine to express itself. I want you to name the tune. Repeat after me. Prosperity, come out. Prosperity, come out. Beauty, reveal yourself in me. Beauty, reveal yourself in me. Divine peace, show up in me. Divine peace, show up. Infinite power, sing through me. Infinite power, sing through divine health, radiate through me. I'm calling out the nature of God. God, live your life through me. God, live your life through me. All qualities of God, live your life through me. All qualities of God, I am naming the tune I want to experience. Now, just call out any tune that's necessary in your life right now. Just let it go.